Oh man. Just, I love that Rare are like subtle with these kinds of things. That is why I loved Rare's style, because they don't try to be serious, and when the game is serious like Banjo Tooie, it still has that Rare charm, you know. Like, the sequel kind of lost some of the character that this game had, but it still felt Rare. It still felt like a Rare game, like in the general style of everything, you know. And I really missed Rare style going into the GameCube era, and Microsoft kind of just killed the style for me. Like, nuts and bolts just didn't look anything like a Banjo game, at least in my opinion. If you want to call me out saying that, oh, it's one of those other guys who like endlessly bash nuts and bolts because it's not Banjo, blah 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 blah. Well, that's another discussion entirely, but nuts and bolts, I've played it at a friend's house and I enjoyed it for the most part. I am still like sad that nuts and bolts went the direction it did, because it was way too early to try something new, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not particularly fond of them just like randomly having a new idea or like whatever, because it just came out of completely nowhere, and I don't think that you should that's how you should bring back a series. You don't bring it back and then you just make a new playstyle. If you want to bring back a game series that hasn't been shown for like 8 years or so at that point, then you're expected to like remake the classic style again. I don't know if I should be making this comparison, but with Sonic 4, at least it was in the same basic style of the classic games. Say what you will about the quality of the game, but at least it didn't have like, at least it wasn't a complete 180 like Nuts and Bolts was. And that's most of the reason why the game got the reputation it did, because I don't see it as a bad game. It's perfectly functionable. It's actually quite fun making vehicles and whatnot, and it was an interesting change of pace. I'm not saying it was like a good Banjo game. As a Banjo Kazooie game, it was pretty awful, but as a game in general, it's okay. Like, it's fine. Doesn't really try anything too fancy, and the worlds are, there's too much space in the worlds with like too little to do in them. But overall, from what I've played, and I have played quite a bit, so yeah, it's fun enough, but it should have been its own IP. It really shouldn't have been a Banjo game. I feel if it was a new IP, the game would have been a lot better received. But that's just how I see things. So, Motsand wants us to play on the piano. I believe Motsand is a play on like a famous piano player. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's like lingering in the back of my mind, where it's meant to be a reference to. I might just put a text saying, or I could just leave it and just leave it for you guys. Doesn't really matter either way. But yeah, this is really not a hard mini game. All you have to do is follow the notes that this guy plays, and then smack him, and then eventually you'll get a Jiggy. Did that pretty much simultaneously. That was awesome. There you go. He disappears. Yep. We're awesome. So we got a Jiggy from him. How nice, eh? Alright, so climb up this area. Take this guy out because why not? He's in our way, so he must die. I know that life is right there, but they don't do jack all, so I'm gonna leave it just completely. But yeah, they give you a life. But Tui pretty much shows that you don't need lives in a Banjo game. It's just unnecessary. Yeah, we have to go right up here. Hit the switch. Okay. Don't know why that is, but I forget what level it was in, but the level where we had to hit the grunty switch and then it just stopped all music. I don't get why it did that, because it did. The music kept playing right then, but it also just repeated itself when it went back to the when it went back to the world. So I don't know what's up with that. Is there a way I can safely get back down? Because I know for a fact if I just fall down here normally, I'm just gonna end up killing myself. So I just. Oh, dang it! I didn't mean to get myself down. Okay. Well, these guys are here for a reason. So. Goodbye. I don't think I'm missing anything here, so let's get out. Let's head out of here. I believe all we can do now is get the stuff with the transformation spell, so let's get that taken care of, shall we? So all we have to do is go here. I don't know if there's anything behind here. Oh, okay. Gold feather. Those always help, so yeah, whatever. Now I believe if you go up on this Mumbo Hut, there should be a... Nope. Okay, I think it's in Click Clockwood. Keep forgetting like what Mumbo token has the honeycomb piece. It has to be Click Clockwood because we don't see Mumbo in Rusty Bucket. What? Oh yeah, that. Okay, that happens at random. Like Mumbo accidentally screws up the spell and turns you into a washing machine. And that actually returns in Tui. You can actually turn into a washing machine forever if you find the right cheat for it, which is pretty hilarious. But yeah. Okay, so I don't want to go in there because I think you have to go up to I want to say the second floor of this mansion here, and I believe to do that, we have to jump at these little RIP things. Right. Okay, so I think we can just jump on here. Okay. There's a Mumbo token, I believe. Yep. There we go. Ikamboka. And if we make our way over here... Don't think I'm missing anything in the maze now, so... gonna just leave it. But before we go into that tiny hole... Oh! Lucky first guess. Got the empty honeycomb, but we'll go around this little area. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah. 5 more notes. And before we, as you all know, we had Logo. I believe Logo is how you pronounce that name. So yeah, before we go to him, we're gonna go back to this well. Because as you know, we have a bunch of notes in here. These might be the rest of the notes in the level, so yes they are. Alrighty then. So I don't have to worry about these guys anymore. But what's in here? Oh, okay. That's what that little hole is for. Okay, it's all coming full circle now. Okay. With that, we're gonna go to Logo. So, go back here. Oh, is that a Mumbo token? Oh, okay. Ikambokum. Jump up here again. Yeah, get up there. And bonk. Oh, fail. Hey, let's try this again. Really fail. 2.0. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. I'm not even sure if this is the proper way you're meant to do it. I'm pretty sure I always did it this way. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Now don't fall down here. Well, I can fall down here because I can easily get back up, but I don't want to fall all the way back down there. That'll be the last thing that I want to do right now. Need to remember what window is the right one though. 'Cause I never memorized these. How can you though? Like, yeah. Well, I know that it's the right area when this music starts playing. And we get flushed down the toilets. That isn't gross at all. But yeah, those guys are actually the same enemies from Clanker's Cavern, the exact same there. The same green sliminess and yeah. I can't believe we went down there either. grunty, so yeah, with that, we've completed Mad Monster Mansion, but before we turn back to normal, let's go here. Let's go to the gate, and yeah, it's broken at all the time after you break it once, so yeah, that's all good. But yeah, the reason we went in here is because, for whatever reason, Mumbo's in this place as well. And we need him because we can't open the area for Rusty Bucket Bay, so to do that we have to raise the water level. And luckily enough, it's inside this little coffin here. I don't know why I thought doing that was a good idea. I shouldn't. Me of all people should have known that you can't, like, attack those guys normally. Because they're freaking ghosts of all people. But... no, get out of it. Wow. Okay, so we're not quite done with the pumpkin banjo. We go out here. There's another pathway we can take in this little dark area. However, we have to be extremely careful because look how narrow this is. Jeez. Don't want to fall. No, my luck, that's exactly what's going to happen here. Slow and steady. And thankfully we made it. Hello. Okay, and now we can go inside here and find Cheeto again. So what would you have for us this time, little buddy? Okay, so we have to go back to Treasure Trove Cove again and enter that code. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Oh! That didn't last long. Well, screw you two. Mumbo magic running out. Okay, so before we go to Treasure Trove Cove again, let's get that grunty jiggy, shall we? We just head over to the top area here. Wait, did I even need to bother doing that? I don't think I did. Can I? Row. You ain't gonna get me. Maybe if I just jump from here. Oh, okay, that works. And there we go. Good. Now we're gonna go head back to Treasure Trove Cove. This is a quicker way, so head up here, and you show up in my face. God, I love people like that, just randomly just obstructing your view or whatever, just coming right at you without any second to react. No, I'm not gonna stop this stupid quest. I'm nearing the end of the game, so why should I do that? Well, I say nearing the end, but we have 2 worlds left, but we're pretty close. Like, we're getting there. But yeah, we're gonna get to Sandcastle once again. For some reason, Leaky here has to do this little operation again, because for whatever reason, not only do the notes reappear, but all the events like reset as well for some reason. Don't know why that's the case, but whatever. Like this guy has been killed like 3 times now. But yeah, red feathers. I believe if you mess up one letter, you have to start the whole code again, so make sure you don't do that. There we go. Woo. Oh, sorry Grunty, kinda cut you off there, mate. But yeah. Now we can, might as well use the portal thing again. But, yeah. Well, I don't want to brush your face. I wonder what that feels like. Now, once we go in here, we go underwater straight away. Hey there, buddy. I don't know if there's any way I can kill that guy without taking damage, but before we continue on, I'm gonna get a bottle of water because my throat, my mouth is getting dry. So I'll be right back.